I like playing with this guy because he's very creative.
Sometimes. Hopefully today's one of them.
Yeah, I hope so.
Me too. None of this was planned.
I planned it, I just didn't tell him
I
about
don't know
it.
what the heck's going on.
So, you heard what I did with a drum machine. Now you're going to see what that does to a drummer. Play something.
Play something.
Play something.
Whatever. Okay.
Drummer only sets time because this doesn't feel like a funk groove anymore, does it? Like I said, so if that doesn't prove it, the world does not revolve around a bass, around a drummer. It revolves around the bass. The bass is the instrument that decides what the band is going to sound like. Other thing that's important is getting back to theory. See, one of the other reasons that the bass player is the most important is the bass player has to listen to everybody. Drummer can just
Leave the stage.
see how drummers are? Drummers, all they do is they play. And they play. If anything, they listen to the bass player so that they can play and lock in. And you know, if the bass player does something cool, well, I'm gonna do that too. Oh, hi.
I heard that.
What? I didn't say anything. Bass player has to listen to the drummer, not just the bass drum. Everybody thinks that, you know, you're listening for this. No, because what he just played, can you play just the bass drum part of that?
What, like the original group?
What you just
Try.
did? Don't stop. Okay, so from that, but that's not what he was playing. He was playing a funk groove. So without the top, the bass player doesn't know what to do, right? So the bass player can make anything, which then forces the rest of the band to go in a direction that's not how the song was. You can stop.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks. Irritating drummers, I tell you. Don't know when to come in, don't know when to... Anyway. Okay, so there's that part. Now, getting back to the theory. Bass players have to listen to what the vocalists are doing. Bass player has to listen to what the guitar player is doing. Bass player has to listen to what the keyboard player is doing. Unless it's the bass player's band, then everybody follows the bass player. It's my clinic. I'm going to be calling up Tony to come up a little bit. They're going to follow me. Bass player has to be aware of everything that's going on. If you're playing at everything cranked to 10, you're just listening to yourself. Doesn't work. That's not groove. It's me. Everybody listen to me. That's not what it's about. He just played louder than I have my amp set up. It's okay. That's what drummers do.
Thanks.
Welcome. No, thank you.
Yeah.
So, you know, again, the bass player is the most important person on the stage. If there is no bass, there's no groove. Fact. Tony. Ladies and gentlemen, direct from the keyboard department, Please put your hands together. Keyboard player with 808, it's Mr. Tony Trevias. Won't play that song yet, but just play something. Anything, just play anything. Play with him. How long do you think you could listen to that? I mean, he's playing really well. They're both playing really well. There's nothing happening, right? I'm only playing eighth notes. Now there's a groove. See? The rest of the band doesn't listen to what the bass player's doing.
No, just real quick, from a drummer standpoint, obviously I was playing that groove, you know, with Tony right there, without the basses. And as soon as he came in, for me anyway, it kind of tightened things up. I don't know how you felt.
It made me change what I'm playing.
And that's what I was going to say. I completely, immediately changed, if not what I'm playing, what I was thinking. And then when he did his little, you know, kaboom, 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 he's really enjoying this. As soon as he played that kind of two-step feel or something like that, some people laughed at me because I smiled. Because it's just so, well, I don't want to say wrong, but it doesn't fit the genre of what we were doing. But he's forcing me to adapt to it, you know. And I tried hard to stay there, but for people who are familiar with different genres and know what they feel like and sound like, it was really hard for me to stay where I was, just because of what he implied. And Tony immediately changed too.
And for me, it's like playing with my left hand, because I was trying to change up by playing the bass. I was playing the bass. I was just doing that. Basically, I was just doing that. I was trying to trick you.
Can't trick me. It's my clinic.
There you go. I think in a lot of people in bands, I see people playing on stage at the same time. I don't see a lot of bands playing together. Everybody understand the difference there? Playing on the stage at the same time with each other, and then playing together. As soon as he came in, man, we just kind of immediately, it forced us to change. And I feel that we played together at that point.
And then we started having a conversation.
Yeah.
So, if the bass player isn't grooving, even I'm playing a two-step, I'm still playing it with a groove. If the bass player has no groove, the band has no groove. Doesn't matter how much chops the drummer has. Doesn't matter what anybody does. The world revolves. Now it's the world revolves around the bass.
So you play a keyboard too, right?
Yeah.
Like in that movie, This Is Spinal Tap, the bassist died, and you had a fast enough left hand. Couldn't you play the bass parts on the keyboard?
No. You want to try and play what I? No, I'm not being sarcastic. I mean, you want to give him as a.
I play the bass, but I'm just imitating what the bass player's doing.